Spartans! What is your profession?
All you see on CNN is anti-Trump slogans and white supremacy. But where are those good old conservative values and the faith in God? Lucky there's the Orange Men Pod. Lucky there's two men who positively tell you all the things that make you laugh and cry. We are the Orange Men Pod. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Orange Men Podcast. Dave and Clint here with you on another Friday night, laying the smackdown, talking truth, politics, and whatever else comes across this silly-ass computer screen that Clint sends me all week.
What's up, everybody out there? What's up, Dave? Good afternoon, evening.
Yeah, whatever.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
It's been a busy couple of days since we last spoke.
Yeah, man.
On our little live show on Cloud Hub. Check it out there. Hit the link.
That went pretty good.
Download the app.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good. I had a good time. A little tough on a Tuesday night when you got to go to bed at 6:30.
Well, it was cool. It was quick. It wasn't too long.
Yeah, I was going through some of the stuff you sent me, but I was thinking all day just how. Well, I did a lot of driving today, so I was by myself.
That'll do it.
And when I'm by myself, I think.
Me thinks a lot.
And I think, therefore I am. But, I was just thinking about all the things that are going on in this country and what these Democrats are doing. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of stuff that's been going on a long time. It's just that it's kind of been hidden to me. And, the reason why we're the Orange Men Podcast is because we got into this whole thing because of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And him lighting this whole thing on fire and draining the swamp and exposing all these dirtbags for who they are. Otherwise, I'd be living my life. I wouldn't be sitting here on a Friday night. I'd be out there at the fire having a couple cold ones and, going to bed early.
Oh, there you go.
But we're here, so
There's still time.
I'm trying. Well, yeah, I'll get out there before all the wood gets burnt. I'm just, thinking about no respect. I was thinking about all the stuff they're doing, and basically, really, what they're doing. Every aspect. I mean, everything you look at, the war, the COVID, the drug companies, mm-hmm. Just everything they're doing to hold us down and keep. I mean, I think you said it before. I've heard you say it before. We're just working slaves.
Yeah.
And you said it kind of tongue in cheek, and I was thinking about that today, and that's kind of really what we are. They keep us. They just give us enough so we don't rebel, mm-hmm. And they're bleeding us for everything. We're the producers. We're making. And you sent me this black woman on. I guess she was on TikTok or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that. She's classic.
Yeah. But it's. I mean, she's exactly right, and kind of what you're saying, like with the Trump thing, is like there's people out there, like, I knew a little bit, but not as much as I can honestly say I know now. You know what I mean? Like, it's been full throttle where social media and everything else, like, it's hard to hide what you're doing nowadays.
Yeah, but there's so many people who are just sucked in.
Yeah.
I mean, brainwashed. And I think that's the problem. The problem is there's too many people that have bought into. Now, I don't necessarily blame them, because the left has spent 100 years indoctrinating these people, right. Slowly but surely, just turning up the heat.
Yeah.
And these kids, the 30-somethings even, are just bought in hook, line, and sinker. The narrative against Donald Trump was, got normal people just, I hate that guy. And when you ask people I saw interviewing some people, and they're asking them, name me one thing Joe Biden did good. He's not Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's a sad answer.
He's not Donald Trump. That's why they voted for Joe Biden, because he's not Donald Trump. And, you know, we can get into the whole election thing and the rigging and all that other stuff and all the illusions that went on. But, you know, they did coerce a lot of people to vote for Joe Biden just on the basis that Donald Trump was a bad guy. Donald Trump is going to start a war. Donald Trump's a racist. Donald Trump's a bigot. And it all goes back to, in order to control us, they need to keep us down and keep us fighting against each other.
Right.
They need to create hate where there isn't any so that they can continue to control us.
Well, you have to have an enemy of the people, which is now like, it's almost like what they're trying to do with Russia. And there's a lot of people that don't really care about Ukraine or Russia. Like, what are we doing in our country? You know what I mean? Like, that's what's important to me. I don't, listen, again, like we said the other day, I don't want innocent people getting hurt on either side, Russia or Ukraine, but also it's none of my business. I'm worried about the people that are here. I'm worried about the people that our lives are being affected here. It's
Right. We already fought our revolution.
Well, it's not even about a revolution. It's just,
Well, it is.
it's the one, you know, there's
How many countries are we just going to blow up? Aren't we done with this?
well, you gotta, I'm done with it.
Um,
We can all listen, not everybody can live in peace and harmony. I get it, but we don't have to go out there and smash everybody over the head every time somebody acts up. That's not our place. You know what I mean?
All right. Isn't it the Russian people's place? Isn't it their job?
Somebody said it. Now, let's say for somehow, some way, we were attacked from Mexico and Canada. Let's say, not the Canadians and Mexicans, but, you know, somebody came through that, you know, those corridors of those avenues of land masses and attacked us. Do you think Ukraine would come here and save us? Do you think, you know what I mean? Like, those countries don't like us to begin with, so they're happy to see the arrogant Americans probably get their asses kicked. You know what I mean? Like, who's coming to save us? We have to save ourselves, and we're sending all this money and just nonsense stuff to other countries that don't really give. I mean, they don't care about us anyway.
No, I don't know that it matters that they care or not.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we were attacked, do you think they'd be like, "Oh, pray for America"? Ukraine? You think Ukrainians are?
I don't know. It doesn't matter, does it?
Well, you have everybody here
What
going,
does
we
it
need
mean?
to pray for Ukraine.
Well, I don't care who you pray for. Pray for whoever the hell you want.
Well,
But don't.
I just don't feel like everything would be reciprocated if.
Yeah, but I'm not looking for reciprocation.
Neither am I.
I'm looking for
I'm
looking for our people. Listen, we're all held down. We're fed crap food.
Yes.
So we get sick.
Yes.
So that we can be put on drugs. So that we just stay healthy enough to go to work and produce.
Yeah.
But they've sucked the spirit out of all these people.
Yeah.
They're telling us that transgenderism and having sex with dogs and all this other nonsense is normal.
Yeah.
And it should be. We should incorporate it and get along and love these people for they're all sick.
Well,
They're sick. This is not normal behavior. I want to go back to normal stuff.
well, they don't want normal.
You can't have a man swimming in a woman's
NCAA tournament?
You can't do it.
No.
There can't be an argument for that. There is no argument. Zero argument. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. Period. Done. End of story. There's no argument.
I know.
I'm not a biologist, but there's no argument. You're either born a man or a woman.
Right.
Done. If you wake up one day and go, I'm a woman, doesn't make you a woman.
No.
And people are so weak-minded and so afraid and so scared and want to be all-inclusive that we're letting sexual deviance become part of our society.
But even, I think somebody said, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Where's God?
That's
That's why they take God out of everything. That's why we
me
don't.
off jumping into
I'm
this.
sorry. That's why they don't pledge of allegiance. They slowly sucked it away from us.
Well, that's what they've been doing in America. Kind of what you were saying earlier about changing the family values, the core values. Everything is, you know, we're gonna change slowly and like you said, slowly and surely. We're gonna change things over, and we are, you or your generation and my generation are probably the last ones
The last bastion of hope.
holding the line, so to speak. I'm sure there's a group of younger kids. Some of the millennials may feel the same way, but it's probably less and less each generation. Our kids who even knows what's gonna happen then.
Yeah, well, why do you think they're going so hard after DeSantis for this stupid bill that he put through?
Yeah.
Kids from kindergarten to third grade do not need to know that men have sex with men. And a guy wakes up one day and decides he wants to cut his penis off. These kids don't need to know that.
Right.
That's the parents' job to decide when and if to educate their kids about stuff like that.
Yeah.
The school system needs to be educating our children with reading, arithmetic, and whatever else they learn. Science, social studies, whatever else they have.
History.
I
got you.
Physical fitness.
I got you.
I mean, this is nonsense.
So,
and the fact that people, and if you speak out against that, boom, you're a racist, bigot, homophobe.
Yeah.
They won't have it. You can't argue with them.
Yeah, well, they don't have an argument other than that's that. You know what I mean? Other than it's instant name calling, and
I can't even believe there's people having arguments about whether a man is a man and a woman is a woman. You're not a biologist. You don't know what goes. I don't care what's going on inside your head. I don't care if you feel like you want to be a woman. Go do it.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should just start having their own bathrooms, their own sports teams. And then, where are they going to carve out the scholarship? So I saw somebody say, like, why don't those teams, the other girls on the team of either or that's going against it, why don't they just walk off? And it's like, well, then they lose their scholarship because they're there for that reason.
Good. Step up and walk off. We're all too afraid to do anything anymore.
Part of me agrees with you, but I also...
No, there can't be a but.
No,
the people who need to stand up and fight this head on are not doing it.
Are the women. I gotcha.
They need to stand up and fight.
I actually like a Mormon to winner, too.
I mean, you want to send $13 billion to somebody, send it to the women's swim team and tell them, walk off. Walk off.
Well, they're not going to do that.
Let him swim in the pool by himself.
What? Yeah.
Let him have his own sausage party.
There you go.
Jesus, listen, if all these girls walk off,
yeah,
then they have no swim team and there's no way to generate money. Walk off, go to another school. They'll take you.
Yeah, another school that doesn't have it, right?
Yeah, we got to stop it. We got to stop making concessions for sick people.
Right.
You want to make a concession? Get the guy some help. He needs a therapist.
Right.
He's clearly got a problem.
Well,
I don't even know if he even wants to be a woman. Maybe he just wants to win.
Well, honestly, I think that's one of the reasons why some of these guys are doing it, because, like, kind of what we said the other day, like you're failed in the men's sports, and you're like the 50th ranked swimmer. You ain't shit, but I'm the number 1 ranked swimmer, female swimmer. No, dude, you're a guy.
Like hell I don't.
Yeah, right, exactly. And now we're having nominees for Woman of the Year that are men.
Right.
When is somebody going to step up and say, that's enough?
Well, it's us, but we don't have the voice. We don't. I mean,
my throat hurts from yelling.
We're just speaking it here.
Well, all I know is that the people that are directly affected by it need to step up and do something about it.
Yeah.
The problem is, in order for you to do something, you're going to have to lose something.
Yes.
You're going to have to give something up.
Yes.
But no gain is ever made without giving something up.
Yeah.
I mean, I would much rather walk off with dignity than lose to a man. Lose all my scholarships, lose all my... I mean, that's my college career going down the toilet. I'd rather walk off and lose it than swim against a man. Because that's pathetic.
I just don't understand the mindset and the satisfaction that person gets from doing this. You know what I mean? Like, you're not really... I don't know. You're cheating. I mean, that... the NCAA, you can't even, like, get a pair of shoes from a shoe store for free and they'll ban you for a game or two. This dude's, I mean, you're clear. Well, he takes his estrogen. Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
Oh, okay, that's good.
The guy.
That's making him weaker.
Listen, the guy's had testosterone flowing through his blood. I mean, even if let's say the lady, then let the lady swimmers start taking testosterone pills or something.
Yeah, let them ruin their bodies
Well, not that they will, but
and their health.
maybe. Yeah.
No, it's stupid. This whole thing is stupid.
I'm aware. I got you.
I know you're aware. I'm not telling you.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Everyone, I have something to say.
But if we can circle back to the what you were saying about the government before.
Circle back, bro.
It's been, and again, it's just are finally seeing the light, so to speak, to what's going on, to where, it's always been throughout time.
I've been blind for a long time.
Though, the wealthiest people control the information.
Right.
And then they control the people because they're putting out their narratives, and you either choose to believe it or not to believe it. And if you don't believe it or you question it, you're not even in this day and age. You're just a conspiracy theorist, or you're crazy. Like back in the day, you were crazy if you were like, "Wow, that doesn't make sense."
Well, back in the day, if you were a man and wanted to swim against women, you'd be laughed. You'd be, get the hell out of here. What's the matter with you? You're a guy.
I'm not even talking about that anymore.
Well, it's the same thing.
But like just information, like because everything was the printed page or the newspapers or what it's now you have the independent journalists doing podcasts or doing their own videos down in DC. I see people or when they're saying down in like other like Veritas and stuff like that, like doing their own journalism that it's a little fringe, but it's also. They're getting the work done. They're getting they're getting the information out there, regardless of how they're doing it.
They're getting censored too. I saw InfoWars out there interviewing people on the beach, and they were asking why we celebrated Easter.
Easter.
No, Easter.
Okay.
And nobody knew.
Wow.
Nobody knew.
Why would you know if you're not worried about what God is or anything like that?
The one guy had a giant cross around his neck.
Yeah.
And they said, "Why do you celebrate Easter?" And he went, "I don't know." I didn't know.
The bunny comes around and I find eggs.
It's unbelievable. But this is what we've done. We've taken God out of everything.
Yeah.
Most of the big religions have just become propaganda machines.
Yeah.
You can't trust them either.
Right.
The only faith you have is your personal relationship with Jesus or God. I mean, that's it. You can't trust nobody to get the truth.
Well,
it's insanity.
You could trust us. And then you go look for the truth yourself. Listen,
we got to stop. We got to stop fighting each other. We got to stop listening to these people. When someone calls somebody else a racist, you got to go, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You can't just agree with it and go, oh, yeah, he's a racist. You got to go, wait a minute. Question authority. I mean, that's what I was taught as a young man.
Yeah.
Question authority. We don't question authority anymore.
It's
because we're afraid to be called the name.
It's funny you say that. I saw a car the other day when I was driving around. I was dropping my daughter off at work, and it was they had a Biden Harris sticker on their car, and they had a couple other Buy Don and stuff like that. And I was like, that's cool. But they also had the resist sticker on their thing. So I'm like, it's funny you have a resist sticker, but you're the one driving around with I do what the government tells me with my mask on in my car, and I'm probably triple boosted and everything else. So you're not resisting anymore. You're just going along with the whole plan. You were resisting when it was in your favor and you felt like you were a plan of action. But now you're just going along with, I do what they tell me because they know. They're saving me. No, they're not. They're not saving you. Nobody's saving you.
Most facts are other people's opinions. Is really all they are. All this stuff that we're being told is just somebody's opinion.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh yeah, that's a fact. That's true. I mean, listen to Fauci.
Yeah. Well,
he didn't. Yeah, I don't know. His ass from a hole in the ground. That guy.
Now you're going.
Well,
I agree with you.
But he's just the paid shill.
It's come to light that everything we've been told for the last 2.5. Well,
it won't matter though.
Year now.
It's not going to matter.
Definitely this last year has been a lie. and it's all come out and it's all come around. I just saw where they were saying about the fourth booster that it may not, it's ineffective now, even though they're trying to get the FDA approval for it.
I just heard a guy on the radio today, some doctor.
Yeah.
This pandemic will never be over unless we vaccinate the entire world.
I did hear somebody say that. I don't know if it was the
The
same
entire world?
guy. Yeah.
What's wrong with these people?
I don't know.
They're insane.
They're not going to do it. So they are insane.
God, there's more. We are the most prescribed country on the planet. I know I told you this before.
No, I know.
There was a 110-year-old woman on Channel 6. They were interviewing her, and they go, "What's your secret?" Because they always ask what the secret is to your long life. And the sweet old lady said, "Every time my doctor gave me a prescription, I threw it away."
Right.
And I guarantee you that's how long she lived. You know, and that's the other thing. If you look in the Bible, people live for 2, 3, 4, 5, 800 years. And people go, well, that's impossible. That's got to be a lie, so that can't be true.
800 years?
How do you know? How do you know?
800 years?
Well, yeah. Well, they did things different back then.
It seems like.
Moses was pretty old. He was like 300.
You're getting way out of my scope. I think.
Well,
I think that's a conspiracy.
The point is that if you believe that it's true, listen, I'm not Tresiba deficient.
No, I know.
I'm not sick because I don't have enough Tresiba. I'm sick because I'm eating crap and I'm killing myself with the food you guys are giving me. You can't even. They make it so. You know how hard it is to eat healthy. Why is organic shit so expensive?
Because they don't want you to buy it.
It's because they don't want you to have it. Because they want you to eat the crap to keep you sick, so you'll keep going to the doctor and get more drugs.
The only organic
It's a
stuff.
vicious circle.
The only stuff you're really getting that's organic is if you get it from the farm.
But even then, the soil is so depleted from nutrition, from nutrients, that the organic stuff isn't even that great.
Well, that's what the stuff like Trader Joe's isn't really organic. They claim to be, but it's really not.
So it's really hard to eat right and take care of yourself. But you know, we really need to refocus our efforts on that. You don't have high blood pressure because you don't have enough blood pressure medication. You don't have high cholesterol because you don't have enough statins in you. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
Impressive. All right, let's play this lady. Come on.
Oh, my girl.
Yeah. Let's go.
I love her accent too.
Listen up.
America. And you done showed the citizens of America that y'all is not for the citizens of America. Y'all is using these people for y'all own fucking agenda. Because they done worked in this country all their lives. And all you could find to get them when this damn COVID broke out was a $1,400 check. And you taking billions of dollars, sending over there to another country that ain't did a damn thing in this country for these people. These people in this country have worked for y'all motherfucking asses.
That's it.
Not them over there.
Get some.
And y'all want us to feel sorry for them over there and y'all ain't giving a damn about us over here? We want to get the fuck away from y'all.
Amen. Amen, baby. I love that girl.
Yeah.
But she's right.
No, I know, and she's an older woman who's lived through a lot of stuff, and she's probably going, what the hell has I been doing for all these years?
Working my goddamn ass off so you could take my money and send it over to freaking Ukraine. And what's Schwarzenegger doing?
I don't know. He's funny, though, because wasn't it like his family know Nazis back in Austria?
Isn't he a propagandist?
Well, now he is. He definitely is. He's another shiller. But I feel bad because I was a big fan of his, and you know, the Terminator, the '80s movies, and you know, all that stuff. And now I'm like, this guy, it's so
Get to the train now.
Yeah, exactly. Get your shot. But it's again, I gotta side. I'm not on one side or the other, but all these people that I've come to despise these last 2 years. If they're on the side of Ukraine, then I'm thinking there's got to be something I'm not seeing. You know what I mean?
Lithium.
Well, that's another story, Dave. That's another story.
That's for another podcast. But there's just so much nonsense going on. But this guy's. You want me to play him?
No, I don't care. You can play him. It's all in line with the government stuff.
strengthen the heart of the
The strength in the heart of the Ukrainian people. I will come break you and kick your ass if you don't listen to me. Are you ready?
Yeah.
the strength in the heart of the Russian people have always inspired me.
Really?
Listen. If I close my eyes, I just think of a young Klaus Schwab talking.
It's inspired him to do what?
I don't know. Make movies.
Okay.
That is why
Wasn't he in like
I
Red?
hope
What was
that
the
you-
where he was the Russian guy? Not Red Dawn, but it was like I forget what Red.
He was a Russian guy?
He was like a Russian cop, Russian ex KGB guy or something. I don't know. Whatever. Just play it.
I must bang the maid.
That's right. Can't
The best thing he ever said is you can't unfuck the maid.
Well, he said a lot of good one-liners, but now he's getting old, and it's
Long in the tooth.
yeah.
That is why I hope that you will let me tell you the truth about the war in Ukraine and what is happening there.
He knows.
No one likes to hear something critical of the government. I understand that. But as a longtime friend of the Russian people, I hope that you will hear what I have to say. And may I remind you that I speak with the same heartfelt concern as I spoke to the American people when there was an attempted insurrection on January 6th last year, when a wild crowd was storming the US Capitol, trying to overthrow our government.
First of all, the wild crowd overthrow the government with no guns? How you gonna do that?
I don't know, man.
With a Twizzler? How you gonna do it? How you gonna overthrow the government? First of all, it wasn't Trump supporters trying to overthrow the government. It was Antifa and Ukrainian neo-Nazis, white supremacists.
You know what? It may have been. Who even
No, it
knows?
was. It was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
All right.
I got proof.
Do you?
Yeah. I'll show it to you later.
If you say it, it must be true.
Well, you sent it to me.
Oh, they were in there?
Yeah,
They were in the Capitol?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't read that part.
Oh, okay. Well, I did. I went down. I read the fine print. I read the whole email.
All right. Very well.
So this whole thing was the insurrection was perpetrated again on the American people
Yes.
to turn one side against the other, to make one side hate the other
Right.
in order to control us,
Yes.
keep us down. And what we need to do is all walk out of our houses, everybody in this country, and hold hands and tell the United States government run by the Biden administration to go F themselves.
Yeah, united we rise, divided we'll fall.
Jeez, man, we got to pull together here. This isn't the country. This country is not heading in the right direction, and this leadership is taking us down the wrong road.
Right.
And it's going to be a rabbit hole that we're not going to be able to back out of.
Well, it's getting there.
All right,
getting close.
Donald.
You see, there are moments like this that are so wrong, and then we have to speak up. And it's exactly the same with your government. I know that your government has told you that this is a war to denazify Ukraine.
Denazify. Look at him. Look at that mug.
As soon as I saw this, I'm like,
What's wrong with this guy?
there must be Nazis there.
There's got to be.
Denazify Ukraine. This is not true. Ukraine is a country with a Jewish president. A Jewish president, I might add. His father's 3 brothers were all murdered by the Nazis.
Murdered.
You see?
You see?
Ukraine did not start this war.
Huh.
Neither did nationalists or Nazis. Those in power in the Kremlin started this war.
Yeah, but I just want to know why those in the Kremlin started this war.
Well, there's no answer.
Tell me why, Arnold. He can't. He's got nothing. He says it. So just because he says it, it must be true.
Well, yeah, because people, and again, this is what I'm saying. Like, stop listening to these shit, these actors, and they don't care. They don't live in our world. They're not our people anymore. You know what I mean? They don't understand what it's like to really be working out here. You know what I mean? I make millions of dollars to make a movie. He probably got paid millions of dollars to do that stupid PSA.
I did. He's running low his funds. I need
Yeah.
to buy another tank.
Right. All right.
All right, let's get out of here. But yeah, okay. You
All
got
right.
anything you want to say?
Nah, man, hit the links hit the First Warrior link for some sweet ass patriotic swag, and Redcon 1 for your workout supplements, protein powders, pre-workouts,
I got to get some of that stuff because I am in shit shape, bro.
fat burners.
They have fat burners. I got to burn some fat.
They got it all.
I got to go to Florida next month.
Oh, you better start.
All right, everybody. Have a good night. We'll catch you on the next episode. Orange Men out.
Thanks, everybody.